Yo, it's your girl Carmen Amare, West Philly, hip hop since 1987. What's up? Shout out Brandon.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Los, aka King Los, and I'm rocking with hip hop since 1987.
Shout my hip hop since 1987, niggas. Hip hop since 1987.com.
I'm gonna ask you what's your favorite record of the project? It's funny you say that. That's one of my favorite records, and probably my favorite record is the one after that, Trap House. That's my shit, man. I was rocking out to that. That's my shit, man.
Only Nigga Left is
that's your favorite record.
That's probably like that's close to my favorite. That's really close. That's probably like, because it's all real. It's a true story. You know what I'm saying? That's my actual brother and my big homie. And somebody told him about the song. He in the feds to do Leon right now. He called like 30 or something. And it got back to him, and then people reached out like, yo, Leon, he wanted, you know what I'm saying? And this is like so yeah. And then my brother got to come to a show, you know, short. So it's like that means more to me than the other records. But that one was like, and as you know, I stopped the story. I started to tell the story. Then the second verse, I just went into other things that kind of surround those environments. I didn't really talk more about the stories, so the story still exists. So I can do that like on album, you know.
Now, can you break the story down? Because like you said, I listened to the project. Now, so you get into it, right, and you kind of speak on it from a term of karma at one aspect, like, you know, niggas out here getting it. He was able to have something come from it, but you know what? It came full circle.
Right.
For those who don't really understand, maybe you can.
It's more of a. It's not about right or wrong. It's just about what you learn from right and wrong. To be honest with you, you know, the best engineer that ever existed was God. So to be completely honest, God knew that we needed wrong in this world. Let's think about it.
Yeah.
So how else would we learn? You know, and if you're gonna say there's good in how would you know what's good? So there's good and bad, and there's a balance to everything. And this is what I'm saying. Both dudes was in the streets, so there is no good and no bad. There is no right and no wrong. Both niggas was in the streets, but there's a way that people conduct themselves, and this was the polar opposites. You had Leon and Short. Short, who was my older brother, who you wouldn't, if you didn't know him, you didn't know he was doing what he was doing, getting it the way he was getting it, because he was a Gap jeans, Tim's, white tee. He might have had a small rollie on, but you ain't really peep it because you ain't really looking like that, because there's no flash to begin with. There's nothing pulling you into his wrist. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're paying attention to detail. He driving a box Honda Accord, but he getting it. But then Leon got whatever's new out. He had the Infinity J30. I remember when it first came out. He had it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, either you wanted to be Leon or you wanted to be Short. Because Leon was like, he glorified and represented the streets. And then you had Short, who was like ducked off, laid back. He was in the cut. He moved a little bit more strategic. So, you know what I'm saying? It was like Tommy Buns and Sincere, you know, it's like that, you know, and how you ain't love both guys. Like, you love both guys, but you can only pick one path, because the crews move different even though they have respect. And that's just what it was. And me being a youngster, I looked at that, and it just, even though I was more like my older brother, Leon was the man, and I still respected that, and I still learned a lot from how he moved too, because I got to see it and I got to watch it firsthand. You know what I'm saying? And you see, he ended up in a situation. You know, you got my brother, he was in a situation too, but he home. So it's just like, it was two types of hustlers, Leon and Short, you know what I'm saying? And that's just basically saying the more laid back hustler and the more flashy hustler. Every hood got him. You know, so every hood got a Leon and a Short, you know what I mean?
Definitely a dope story.
Yeah,
dope
man,
concept, man. Now, we're gonna get back, because you definitely a deep thinker. We're gonna get back on that. stick with the music for a second now. Like you said, man, you were with Bad Boy, left Bad Boy, came back to Bad Boy, left Bad Boy again. And in this period of time, it seemed like Bad Boy kind of had one of those runs. Like you got French, you got a couple things rolling where it doesn't seem like that would be the best decision. But I watched you say something like you felt like you had to do something drastic. Something drastic to kind of get things going for you. Do you feel like that was the drastic enough move? And what is the goal from, you know, the Zero Gravity 2? Is it to keep moving independently or to possibly get a partnership with another major?
You know,
there's a lot of questions in one.
No, not at all.
Okay.
To be completely honest with you, the fact that people even care creates what will happen, in a sense, because it's like a lot of people do stuff and nobody notice. You know, I mean, to be completely honest with you, people leave record labels, get up, like nobody, like, you know, I ain't trying to throw nobody, but like, you know, Kid Cudi was with Good Music, and then he like kind of left, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it wasn't like an uproar about it, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I fuck with Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
You know, I seen his shows, like, he's a big deal.
Yeah.
But just think of like an artist like that. He's looking at the label and he's saying, there's things I need to do, and to achieve them, there's a certain independence that I may need, even if it's just in this moment. And what I'm saying is, the fact that people even care about what I'm gonna do is what perpetuates and infuse the energy that's gonna create, because like you asking and then somebody else asking and it's interviewed, this goes out, and then people watch it, and then people, you know, everything starts with a thought. You started with a thought. You know what I'm saying? Your dad looked at your mama and was like, and then nigga, a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? So we all started with a thought in some way, shape, or form. So just the fact that you thinking it right now and it's on your mind, you know, it puts it further and further in my mind, man. And it's just like, I can't honestly tell you the answer to it, but I can tell you that something will transpire from it, and it's gonna be great because so many people care. When people care, you know what I'm saying? That's like a whole nother level. People really care. Like when you in college and you go into the league and people like, where would he go? Everybody in front of their TV, like, and when you go to the right, to that one place they wanted you to go, it's like cheering. It's like, that's what I see. And people is just, they really, really care, man. Like, I didn't think it would be a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But to segue from that, I got 3 offers on the table right now. You know, and a bunch of pub deals, and, you know, people reaching out. You know, people, they on it, you know, they on it, you know. It's like, you never know, man. I don't know if it's going to be an independent thing or, hey, I'm blessed to have options.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I had 2 record deals, man. It's like, shucks.
A lot of niggas don't get one.
Yeah, a lot of people don't get one, man, you know. And, you know, I never believed in when people say, like, man, you get one shot. Don't blow it. It's your one chance. And I'm like, I can go get another record deal right now. I could sign right now if I want. You know what I'm saying? It's never over, man. It's like how much you believe in you, and how much audacity do you have to just believe that, like, after losing one deal, like, I didn't leave. Like you said, I got on Bad Boy, left Bad Boy, got on Bad Boy, left. Nah, that's not what happened. I got on Bad Boy, I got dropped from Bad Boy because the dudes that I was with, you know, it was some street shit, and a lot of shit centered around that was going down, and it just was a bad time. You know, and we couldn't move forward in that regard because it was not good for business, and it was just a lot of, you know, streets caught up, you know. So I was out of a deal for 6 years, and then I kind of felt like when I got a call from Puff the second time, that, well, I can say now we closed the chapter, if nothing else. Like, we were there, we bridged the gap in between all them years. It was just good to reconcile, you know, because at the end of the day now, what wasn't then that is now is that shit. Puff is like my brother. If I really need anything, I can hit this man and ask him for it, and he's not gonna even question me. You feel me? But I don't abuse that. That's my lifeline on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Like, I got that in the cut. You know what I'm saying? So that's just that, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to kind of catch you up to now where I decided to do other things now, you know what I'm saying? So that man doing a million things. I want to do a million things too, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like with God, I can do anything. So it don't matter what happened, it's gonna happen. Like this whole time it's been progressing, right? And it ain't stopped. It might have been stagnated or a little bit slower than what we would like, but it's been going. You see the fans, you see the tours growing, you see the awareness. You see it. It's working. The hard work is working, man. Then it's just gonna kick. It's gonna kick in and we're gonna be good, man. No worries.
Okay. Now, like you said, you need a certain level of independence. You want to be where Puff at. I know we are sitting with lovely Carmen Amare, so that means you definitely trying to step into that Puff role. I know this is your artist, West Philly's own.
Man,
so
she a beast, dog.
Okay. How y'all meet?
I seen her on the internet, man. Just going crazy, man. Okay. And this is what I'm telling her, like, the same thing you did that attracted me to your talents, you can't stop that. I haven't stopped it yet.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? The things I've noticed about the younger artists is that they think too much about the business right now. And, you know, I gotta get on, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. No, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like my nephew, he wanna rap, and his whole thing is like, who can he rap for? Who can he do? And I'm like, just shit. Like, you got me.
Yeah.
Right? But all you gotta do is just work right now. You shouldn't even have no life. You should just be working. That should be all you know. Because when it's time to show that work, everything gonna be in place for you. You're not gonna have to perform or audition. Your path is being laid for you. You know what I'm saying? And you can't stop doing the thing that it's like a relationship. A dude get a girl and then he get lazy. You know what I'm saying? He start feeling like he got that. Now you gotta do the same shit that you've been doing to keep that interest there. You know what I'm saying? And that'll be like my message to all the young artists coming up. Whatever got you noticed, you keep doing what got you noticed, because it's gonna keep getting you noticed by more and more people. And no song is old. You know what I'm saying?
I try to tell my homies that all the time.
No
10
song
people
is
heard
old.
it, but it's old.
It's old. And and stop thinking you got the reach. Your reach ain't like that. You can always put things out, redo it, you know, re-release it, because it's gonna go to a new ear, you know. And it's just like, I seen her doing her thing, man, and I was just instantly interested. And then she was like, I'm 16. I was like, what? You kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, you kidding me? You 16? Like, man, the potentials are, you know. And she's like learning how to make records now. And trust me, I ain't even put the training wheels on for real yet. She's still going through and learning. And, you know, she called me, I got a meeting with this. I said, go. And just listen, though, and see what they saying, and just know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, she'll go and then she'll be like, yeah, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, but I don't never want to be that dude, like, don't go. And then you be like, you be wondering in your head, well, what if I would have went? Yeah. Nah, go and see, because I'm going to tell you, what I'm going to do is going to be laid out. What they going to do is going to put you through a whole system, and nobody wants to be in a system. That's what I'm learning. Ain't no bosses in a system, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to be that, you need to be with somebody who's going to allow you to be that at one point. And that's another thing that's going on. Ain't nobody teaching nobody how to be no boss. But the one thing you got to have up is your brand. Have your brand up. If your brand is up, you can flex.
Yeah.
If your brand ain't up, you know, then what you going to do? What you selling? Coke, dope, or donuts? They all make millions.
Yeah,
Pick one.
Yeah.
Comforters, you know, I say it. Some people sell crack. Some people sell comforters. But what you selling?
Get into the money.
Do you know your audience? Do you know what they want? Do they want crack or comfort? That's it. You know? It's about being a boss now, man. It ain't even no time to go get no record deal. Just go be a boss. Go hustle your shit on YouTube and Twitters, and go get shows booked, and just be your own boss, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody's teaching that, though, because they teach you to dream. Dream big and go get a deal and go be somebody's motherfucking slave and all this other, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's shooting you the fair one. You know what I'm saying? Even if you do sit down, they're going to trap you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas want 5, 6 albums, my nigga. That's a whole career. Who you know got that many albums? Do the real homework.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Only the cats with label deals got that many albums.
Yeah, man. And it's like they still on labels. After your 3rd album, you shouldn't even still be on a motherfucking label. Ain't nobody telling you that. Why should I still be if I was successful too? I should be now on my own shit, right?
Yeah.
I'm still under you. It don't make no sense, man. So, you know, it's a lot of shit, but I keep under the wing and then I just be like, when we go full blast, we gonna go full blast, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want her to learn right now. Just learn. Just soak it up. Make mistakes. Go make songs that you fucking hate. You know what I'm saying? And just be like, I hate that. Okay, now you know. Go in that booth, write all week, and then go dump. Once you dump, reload, and go dump. You know what I'm saying? And make 100 songs and to be like, man, fuck all of them. I don't like none of them. Yeah. Make 100 more. You know what I'm saying? It's about this work though. Who gonna do this work? You know what I mean? Because I'm 15 tapes in with no less than 15 songs on each tape. So
do the math. Yeah.
Do the math, man. We working. We working, man. We was in the hood. She ain't believe me. I guess Dre must have told her we was in the hood selling CDs for $50 a piece at one point.
Yeah, EP was knocking them Jones off $50.
Yeah, it was a mixtape. It wasn't even an EP. It was like 4 or 5 songs on a disc. And we was just in the hood and we was just selling, like, certain niggas was dropping a 50 watt for that, period. Because it was just to a point where motherfuckers just wanted that exclusiveness. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And we was just getting it off, like, cool. But I go to the club and I still sell that motherfucker for $10. Same shit, because everybody's pockets ain't the same. But when in Baltimore, you got big boys who just, it ain't nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. What you got? Oh, let me get that show on. Give you 40 anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I was raised by the hustlers. So at the end of the day, the hustlers are always gonna look out and support because they seen who I was brought up by. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a respect thing. Feel me? I'm like Collusion, you know, like the young boy, everybody love me.
Sonny show love.
And nobody don't really want me to fuck up. They want me to win. You know what I'm saying?
So, you're winning for, like you say, you're kind of only dude in Baltimore rocking. The DMV has a strong presence. We actually talking Shy Glizzy, Fat Trell, Wale.
I got hurry up, man. Shy Glizzy trying to take all the
shit. Glizzy doing the
Shout out, man. Glizzy gang, man. Yeah, Glizzy the homie, man. He rocking, man. You know, he from the district, so that's right up the street. You know, and Baltimore, DC never really had a strong bond, man. You know, I was rapping with Wale. I did some shit with him, but they really need to bridge that gap and help each other out more. You know, I gotta get some shit in with Glizzy because it's just not right. I got some shit with Trell. You know, Trell, that's the young homie. He doing his shit, you know, Maybach. Yeah, niggas getting they shine, man. Niggas tired of not having shit, man. So somebody gotta get on and pave a way. But as far as B-More, it's like I watched them come and I watched them go, and I didn't do nothing the same than anybody. I went anti-radio, none of that. I didn't have none of that. You know, I was running just a work ethic campaign. Just if I outwork everybody, I'm gonna make it where I need to make it, and that was just it. We ain't really get shit played in the clubs like that. We had one nigga played our shit, P Drama, that nigga from New York, and he's in Baltimore. And I'm like, damn, a New York DJ gets it, and other niggas don't. I'm like, that's cool. He played my shit 10 times in a row. You know what it take to do that? You know what you risk by doing that? Like, he like, nah, my nigga, I'm gonna break this record. He started playing the Baltimore two-step in the clubs, and then it made it to radio from the club. Straight up. We didn't take nothing to a meeting, no music meetings, no nothing. They called me and was like, yo, we putting that shit in the mix show. Like, it's on the radio. I'm like, damn, that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, I'm out of despised and rejected clique, man. Nobody ain't never give me nothing, man. So
I like that.
I think that's the way it is. I think that's how it's gonna be, man. I don't think it's going to like, just gotta get it.
Get it. All right, now you're here in Philly for this Kid Ink tour.
Yeah.
How you and Kid Ink link up? You know what I'm saying?
Man, well, we linked up with Ill Will. Called for me to do the Cypher joint with him, Meek, Kid Ink, Tory Lanez, and we just got in that joint and we was just going stupid out in LA. And we did that shit. That's when me and Meek first linked up. Me and Ink and
shout out Meek.
Yeah, being in Philly, shout out Meek, O'Malley. You know what I'm saying? I was just with that nigga. He put me on the dope ass chop chopped turkey burger though, with the gremlin, man. Stop playing with the gremlin. You know what I'm saying? From Ishkabibbles, man. Yeah, man. Shout out Melly, man. And Shine Jewelers and all that too.
Already.
See y'all.
You're supposed to been putting him on that, Carmen. You're supposed to been putting him on.
I not always take her to eat, but always be dumb late, right?
Yeah, it be like 2 in the morning.
It be like 2 in the morning. So when she take me to little spots though, you know what I'm saying? She take me to little yeah, we go eat like 30 deep and just wild out. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't just spend a lot of time, you know, but yeah, man, for certain.
Right.
Definitely,
I mean, ain't you, Carmen? You a workaholic, you know what I mean? This dude's a workaholic, been working his ass off for years. First, let me ask you, what's the biggest lesson you've learned from him thus far?
Work. Just like he said, and earlier when he said that younger artists always try to get into the business, that's just a convo that me and him had recently. And I was telling him, like, I think I need to do this, that, and the third, rather than just record and just write more. And he was just like, Carmen, you need to write more. You just need to learn yourself as an artist before you try. Like, you don't want to get into the business too quick because you didn't really make any mistakes, so you didn't learn much. So he's just telling me to take my time and just work, and that's something that I'm still getting in the process of trying to build the habit of writing more, recording more, and releasing more stuff rather than dropping something and then 5 months I don't release nothing again, and then I release something again. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just working. He's been telling me to work. Biggest thing I learned. And be tenacious, actually. Be tenacious. Yeah, don't let failure stop you.
That's the big words right there. There you go. There you go.
She got him.
Yeah.
Definitely got him.
You said you're from West Philly, man. You got let us know about you. You know what I mean? Tell us how when you start rapping. What's your MO as an artist? Break it down for us.
Well, yeah, I'm from West Philly.
Yeah. Born and raised.
Yeah, West Philadelphia. Born and raised.
There you go.
I just graduated from high school. I went to West Catholic High School. Played ball for them. That's where them big words came in from Catholic school.
She go get dub, but she got on the court though. Who tried? I got whatever.
Trash, it's nothing.
I got whatever.
I don't want dumping them on camera and stuff.
You want work? He don't want no work.
Anybody.
I did. Hold up.
I got anybody. I'll put somebody on me.
Hold up.
Shit, let's take a breather. I'll bust your hands real quick.
Hey, hold up. I got this hooping though. Like, I got a background in hooping. Like, I was hooping before I was rapping on some real shit. Like, that was my love, the love of my life. But like, you know, we went other routes.
I can make a come up tonight. Look, both y'all hold on.
I'm out. I'm injured reserve right now. But I got my youngin. You know, she biting heads off. It ain't nothing.
Okay.
It ain't nothing. But we cool though. We focus on music right now because we trying to
take it to the next level.
Yeah, I just want her to just go ahead and expand it, man. Like, you gonna see a lot more. She ready to start putting out more content as far as just natural content. Shit don't gotta be a video. Shit like that, all that shit phony. Fans don't give a fuck about that shit. You feel me? Only the fickle people. Like, that's when you start building the business aspect and you want people to be the allure of certain things. So what you do, you place this here, you put that there, you make it look like you dangle the carrot. We not dangling carrots right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now we just bars, make people respect and love you. That way when people mention your name, people would damn near be ready to fight. Like, nah, you don't know. That's that. And people will stand up for you. You're gonna create life fans, and you're gonna create what they call a cult following. And that creates viral nature. And once you got viral nature, man, you can drop shit from your living room and it'll make it to China, everywhere over the world. You feel me? So we not dangling carrots around. Only carrots we dangling is in the rolling, nigga. Only carrots we dangling. You feel me? Other than that, she about to start putting them freestyles you seen for 10-15 minutes of just unadulterated, pure fire flame. Anybody, nigga, chick, hermaphrodite, anybody rapping is gonna get that work. You feel me? And Lola coming too. Lola working on some shit too. Lola is a problem.
I was gonna ask you about that. You got your child's mother on the album, man. She listen, definitely give up bars on there. What's it like working with her?
She got so many bars, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. Honestly, like, I don't be nowhere. Like, I'm on tour. She be home. She sent me like 3 records. She is crazy. She got this style that I never really heard, and it's kind of unorthodox, but it's like it works. It's crazy. And I just want her to believe in it like how I do. Because, you know, people, when it comes to their own craft, sometimes they can be the biggest critic, and they say you're supposed to be. But don't be overcritical to the point where you doubt yourself. And I'm telling her like, I'm telling her like, listen, no gas. This ain't got nothing to do with our relationship. You are the coldest. Like, shit, like, some of the shit she do, it's incredible, man. And I be surprised, like, I be wanting to say like, somebody help you with that shit, you know what I'm saying? But she do that shit her own. Like, people think I be writing her shit, so I already know. You know what I'm saying? So I told her the same shit. I was like, yo, just get back to doing what you've been doing to make people think I write your shit. You know what I'm saying? From a standpoint of like teaching, I haven't taught her nothing yet. Like on the real aspect of, like, I give her lessons about life more than music. I give her life lessons because she's growing. She needs that for life. Music comes second to living your actual life and learning and principles. But when it comes to the music, the shit that I show Lola, I've never seen anybody adopt it and use it in a faster pace. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen it, bro. Like, she'll learn it, do it, and execute it immediately. You know what I'm saying? And I'm knowing with this one, who's further than where Lola was when I met Lola, rapping wise. She's further. She already listened to my raps and analyzed my shit and studied words. So it's gonna be a whole nother situation once we lock in and she come either to LA, come to my crib and just stay for, you know, and we really do some music. Like, we really start to record and do music, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's gonna be a problem, man.
Y'all make sure y'all break that music with us. Hip hop since 1987. Y'all make sure y'all break that music with us. You know what I mean?
I can't have her on camera too much.
Yeah, there we go. You know,
man. I gotta be like Michael Jackson with the blanket over there, man.
Hey, was there anything y'all like to leave us with before we get out of here, man?
Man, go download that Zero Gravity 2. Go to YouTube, pull up Carmen Amare, all her freestyles. What's that, Fire Flame? What's that, Flames?
All Flamers.
All Flamers. That's like the classic joint. Yeah. Go look up her old joint. What's that one that I love when you're in front of the computer?
Rest in Power.
Rest in Power. Just look her up, check her out.
New shit on the way, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Look out.
Search Lola Monroe. Download her last mixtape. Do everything I say do at the sound of my voice right now. Come check us out on tour. My Own Lane tour with Kid Ink, my little brother Bizzy Crook, man. Turn up, man. Hip hop since 1987. You suckers.
Shout my hip hop since 1987, niggas. Hip hop since 1987.com.